Hi guys, my name is Olof Bergenstam and welcome to the Caribbean and this Norwegian flight up to Boston. I'm going to be your captain on this flight, and sitting next to me is my senior first officer Greg. Say hi to the camera, Greg.
Hi, my name is Gregory Roach. I'm the first officer today, assisting Olof, and you're very welcome on board this flight today.
Right now we're preparing the flight. We're just boarding the last passengers, and today we're also going to do an ETOPS flight. Norwegian just received their approval to conduct ETOPS. And for those of you who are not familiar with the term, it's basically an authorization enabling us to fly more than 1 hour from a suitable airdrome, which comes in handy when flying over the Atlantic because we can do a little bit of a shorter route than normal. So yeah, join us later. All right, we've just more or less finished the boarding. We just got one extra passenger rather, which means we'll have to do a last-minute change. Just put that in the computer, and we should be ready to go shortly. So today we're looking at 152 plus 2 passengers. That means 152 grown-ups and a couple of small ones. You happy with that, Greg? 152 plus 2?
That's correct, yeah.
Cool. Then I'll submit this electronic load sheet. We're moving more towards the electronic type of load sheet where you traditionally would do a manual load sheet calculating the weight and balance, but these days everything is done in the computer, and that is very good because it saves us a lot of time and extra work. All right, let me sign this as well. And a quick look at our tech log, which is over here, to make sure everything is in order. And it looks good. On an ETOPS flight, everything is signed off by the technician as well. And well, that's good because they've done a thorough inspection of the aircraft before we leave, and that's always nice. And today is the 18th.
Just the figures need to be put in again because of the...
oh, okay.
I put the runway in.
It's 12:20. Pre-flight checks are complete. This is actually the hardest part of the pre-flight checks, to make sure I manage to get out the slip from the tech log without more or less ruining the entire book here. Ta-da! Okay, let me hand over the papers to our dispatcher. Is he here? Sir? Very good. See you later. Thank you. Okay, we should be almost done. A quick thumbs up to our cabin chief that he can close the doors. Ricardo? I guess you're not quite done. I'll see if I can have a very good morning from the flight deck. My name is Olof. I'm your captain on this Norwegian flight up to Boston. Sitting next to me is Senior First Officer Greg, and looking after you in the cabin is our cabin chief Ricardo, together with Sandra, Stefania, and Fran. We are just about ready. Just making sure everyone is on board, and then we'll load the last pieces of luggage, and we should be ready to depart from a rainy Pointe to a more sunny Boston, actually. Flight time this morning is in the region of 3 hours and 50 minutes. Expecting in general good flying conditions. Might be a little bit bumpy every now and then, which is quite normal when flying over the Atlantic at this time of the season. So we do always recommend that you keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are in your seats. And weather up in Boston is, as promised, good. Clear skies, good visibility. The temperature is just around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, or that's about 0 degrees Celsius. I will be flying up to Boston, and I'll talk to you a bit later as we approach our destination. I'll give you an update on our arrival time as well as the latest weather report. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy this flight. Also, I'd like to remind you that according to FAA regulations, you are not allowed to congregate anywhere in this cabin, and this is especially important around the lavatory areas. Also, please pay attention to the seatbelt sign and always remain in your seat with your belts fastened whenever the sign is on. Okay, folks, that's it for now. Make yourself comfortable. Once again, welcome aboard. We're good. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we can grab a clearance.
Hello, here. Bonjour, North Shuttle 6702. It is information Charlie, QNH 1017, request a clearance.
North Shuttle 6702 is bonjour. I have your clearance. Expect Casky 6 Echo departure. Initial climb 5,000 feet on QNH 1017. Squawk 6506.
Okay, destination Boston, Casky 6 Echo departure, climb altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1017 and squawk 6506, North Shuttle 6702.
North Shuttle 6702, read back correct, report for pushback.
Welcome, North Shuttle 6702.
Casky 6 Echo 5000.
Perfect.
Squawk is set.
So in the box, we do have runway 12 Casca 6.
North Shuttle 6702 on frequency.
Yeah, go ahead.
And information Delta available.
That's copied, we'll copy that, North Shuttle 6702.
Okay, so that's the clearance. Should we start with an emergency brief?
Yes.
Okay, so before 80 knots, we'll stop for any abnormalities. And after 80 knots and up to V1, we'll stop only for any failure, fire, predict the wind shear, or if the aircraft is unsafe to fly. And in that case, I will call stop my controls. I'll close the thrust levers and disengage the auto throttle. Verify that the RDO is working or apply max manual brakes. Raise the speed brake lever, apply reverse thrust, and stop the aircraft. And your actions?
Okay, if you call stop, I will call speed brake up or speed brake not up. Verify your reverser indications. Verify your actions are complete and call omitted items. Call 80 knots, 60 knots, runway distance remaining. And call auto brake disarm if applicable. And form ATC to reject.
Perfect. And on the ground, if we have a fire, you will perform the memory actions on my command. And in case we... bonjour ground, just a couple of seconds. I'll call you back shortly.
Okay.
And in case we need more time, we'll say cabin crew at your stations. Otherwise, if we just taxi off the runway, we'll do the remain seated situation under control. And if it's apparent that we'll have to evacuate, I will call for flaps 40 and we'll do the memory actions out of the QRH.
Excellent.
Questions, comments?
Negative.
Cool. So we have the Casca 6 Echo, and that can be found on plate 10-3. It's effective 2nd of May. And it says to PPR distance 5.5, and that's the ILS 10.3. And from there we'll turn left onto 296 to intercept PPR radial 359 up towards Casca.
And that's in the box.
Excellent.
Sure.
We'll do an LNAV takeoff and VNAV. And flight directors on my side, and yeah, that's about it. Taxi is not too difficult. We'll push back, taxi Foxtrot, make a backtrack, turn around, and that's it. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, very good.
Hello, this is North Shuttle 6702. With the QNH 1017, request push and start.
Shuttle 6702, pushback facing west is approved. Report for taxi. Startup approved.
Startup and pushback approved, facing west, Wilco North Shuttle 6702.
30, thank you.
AFIR. And may we start the engines?
Okay, for number 2 and number 1.
Starting engine number 2. Start number 2, please. Thank you.
Okay, for number 2.
So on the 737, the startup is a little bit more, or should I say less automatic than, for example, on an Airbus, where you basically just push a button. Here you actually have to put on the fuel yourself and everything. Or so I've heard at least.
Starter cut out.
Thank you, start number 1.
Samir.
Yes, please. The actual startup is electronically controlled though, through the computer, which will sense if it's a so-called hung start or a wet start. where it basically will shut down in case you don't get it light up within, I think it's 15 seconds, 10 or 15. Not sure exactly. But today it looks very nice. Looks like we're going to have 2 good starts.
I think it's 10.
14523, clear for takeoff runway 12, surface wind 10, 0 degrees, 8 knots.
Start liquid out.
Thank you.
One flight deck.
Go ahead.
Pushback completed. Confirm parking brake set.
The parking brake is set. We have 2 good starts. You may disconnect all your equipment. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. We'll disconnect.
North Shuttle 6702, request taxi.
6702 via Foxtrot taxi, holding point runway 12, maintain holding point.
Okay, taxi holding point runway 12, maintain Foxtrot, North Shuttle 6702.
All right.
Clear right.
So we're clear to taxi Foxtrot and hold short of the runway.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Clear right again.
This is a rainy day.
I've never seen it
No, this
so
is
bad.
this is the most rain I've departed in, at least from Guadeloupe. Yeah.
North Shuttle 6702 from Foxtrot, enter backtrack, line up runway 12, report ready for departure.
Okay, from Foxtrot, line up and wait runway 12, backtrack approved, North Shuttle 6702.
Clear to enter and backtrack.
A firm. And your ATC.
My ATC.
Cabin clear.
Thank you.
So we've been cleared to
Your
enter.
ATC. No changes.
Clear right.
Excellent. And we're fully ready.
Tour 44 sécure, dégagez la piste Charlie, urina signalé lors de mon passage.
Reçu, merci, 4 sécurité. X-Ray Delta, maintenez, point d'arrêt écho, un départ en cours.
On maintient notre point d'arrêt, Fox X-Ray Delta.
North Shuttle 6702, clear for takeoff, runway 12, surface wind 10 degrees, 10 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 12, North Shuttle 6702.
Looks okay ahead.
Yeah, it looks good.
What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Ready?
A firm.
Let's do it. Setting thrust.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Check.
Égypto, 37 22 Tango Novembre, bonjour.
French West 22 Tango Novembre.
V1.
Bonjour, numéro 1, avec 4 petites finales.
Non,
Rotate.
avec 22 Tango Novembre.
Positive rate.
Europe. And wipers off, thank you. Oh, it's not too bad.
LNAV. VNAV speed. N1.
North Shuttle 6702, contact approach 121.3, good day.
121.3, North Shuttle 6702, ciao.
And flaps 1.
North Shuttle 6702, good morning, altitude 1,600, landing altitude 5,000 feet, Kasky 6 Echo.
Shuttle 6702, bonjour, climb flight level 140, left turn direct to Kasky.
Climb flight level 140 and left turn direct to Kasky, North Shuttle 6702.
Alright, Kasky on, sorry, Kasky on top and execute.
Executes. LNAV is available. LNAV is engaged.
Thank you.
And that.
One first race checked.
Flaps up, no lights.
Thank you.
Ligne Gare, bonjour.
I have to take a checklist.
Yeah, décollage.
So the air cannon press, it's normal, climbing indication.
Reçu, Charlie
Leads
India,
on, backs are auto.
rappelez, approche interculé.
Landing gear is up and off. The flaps up, no lights. And the altimeters
Standard, flight 130
standard set and cross checks after takeoff.
901, call you back, maintain 7,000 feet.
1 Alpha.
Maintain 7,000, 10901.
Checked.
Very good. And it's just rain, really.
Today's route is up to Boston. This is our flight plan, and it's giving us a routing here. This is the routing. I don't know how much you can see, but maybe it's better on the iPad. This is the waters routing, West Atlantic route system, and we've been takeoff out of Tango Fox, Fox Romeo, and we've made our way up towards the border of the Pierco, which is the FIR of Pierco. It's controlled by Trinidad and Tobago. And we're going to make our way just slightly into San Juan, which is the Puerto Rican airspace, up towards Darwin. And the air traffic control asks us for our estimate at Darwin, which is 1321. And when we get into over this waypoint, we'll transition into oceanic airspace, which will mean that we'll do our HF procedures, which are slightly different to the radar control areas where I've described before. And then we'll make our way straight up, all the way up towards, well, more or less the east coast of USA. And this is our plotting chart. And this, we have to keep track of the fuel and where our positions are along this routing. And as you can see, the routing takes us just up towards the west of Bermuda. And then once we get up to Anvers, we'll contact New York again. We'll be back into VHF coverage, and we'll most likely be given another routing thereafter towards Boston. So that's our plotting chart. This is the Jeppesen application for the iPad. We also have it here on the EFB, but for some reason it's not loading correctly. So our routing then is about 3,100 kilometers, or about 1,700 nautical miles. So that's today's routing. We're going to fly at 36,000 feet, or flight level 360, and we're maintaining a Mach number of 7.8 for separation in this oceanic region. So that's conditions along the route, as you can see, are a little bit, there's some forecasted turbulence, but we hope that we can keep a smooth flight and keep the passenger signs off. So, do you have anything to add, or?
Nothing at all.
Nothing?
Yeah, did you ask for us? North Shuttle 6750. North Shuttle 6702. No, we're looking for some traffic at Kosick, southbound. There seems to be some weather there. Just request some information there. Yeah, okay, we are 7 miles.
Parking 703 New York.
We're also northbound. There's been a few bumps, that's like up 380, but other than that.
Parking 733 New York.
Okay, that's good. So you are...
Do you have the tops?
Just approaching Kosick then, is that correct? Yeah, we are over Kosick now. Do you know the tops of the cloud? Well, according to the signal it was 400, but looking out the window, we are just scratching the tops. So I would guess flight up 390. Okay, that's copy. Thanks a lot, guys. North Shuttle 6702.
Okay, let's start with, let's see if we can get level 380, because that looks okay. And if not, we'll have to see how this goes. I think it's probably not a good idea to go through it at 3.6 at least. Alright, so basically we're looking at, we're tracking some weather over, well, basically over this area here, over this Kosick point. And we have a company aircraft at 2,000 feet above us, just over Kosick, and according to him, the weather shouldn't be too bad, but in order to always have a safe way out, we are going to ask for flight level 380 and try to cross this weather above. And if that doesn't work, we're going to offset our track to the right, to the east, and go around it. But let's see what happens. And yeah, if we're lucky, we're able to get level 380, and we can just continue straight.
North Shuttle 6702. North Shuttle 6702, New York. Shuttle 6702, request flight level 380. Requesting flight level 380, stand by on your request. Shuttle 6702.
So when you are over the Atlantic and we're talking to the New York Oceanic, those guys are basically, we're not talking to air traffic control. That's just a relay station. They have a big big HF transmitter just on the shoreline of the U.S. and they are then calling the air traffic controllers in New York in order to pass on the information. So right now we request a flight level 380 and they will call the New York Oceanic air traffic controllers and hopefully they will get back to us saying that we are able and are allowed to climb to flight level 380. But we'll see. It should take no more than a minute for them to get back, or so I hope at least. It's a little bit difficult visually tracking the weather here. It's because the horizon is a little bit obscured with clouds. So it's a lot easier if you actually can see the clouds, because then you can judge how high up they are a little bit easier. Here we go.
02. North Shuttle 6702, New York, clearance. ATC clears North Shuttle 6702. Climb to and maintain flight level 380. Report level flight level 380. Okay, back.
North Shuttle 6702, climb and maintain flight level 380 to report one level North Shuttle 6702.
That's correct, New York.
Okay, very good. So we are now climbing flight level 380, and that is set 3 times. Excellent. That sorted it out pretty good.
Yeah.
And this means we should be able to climb over the weather ahead. And we're also just entering our ETOP segment, which is very, very short. And between these points, we basically are a little bit more than 1 hour from a suitable aerodrome. And yeah, so it's just this small little segment can actually, if you do not have the ETOPS clearance or the ETOPS approval, you will have to go a lot more westbound in order to stay within 1 hour of a suitable aerodrome.
Level.
Check. So it's looking good. And we also just ran the APU now for about 10 minutes, and this is part of the ETOP certification program as well. And this is basically in order to prove for the authorities that in case we do have an engine failure, that our APU is reliable, it will start and it will run. So for the first few weeks, I guess, we will do this APU startup test and run it for 10 minutes in order just to prove the reliability of the APU, which is indeed very reliable. It's certified all the way up to our max cruising altitude, which is 41,000 feet, and it will start and it will run all the way up at that altitude. So it's been running for 10 minutes, so I'm going to shut it down now. Perfect. And that's level 380 with speed and path. Perfect.
Alright guys, we're at 38,000 feet. We just cleared some weather, and today's a little bit of a special flight. It's time for you to meet the guy behind the camera as well. So say hi to Udo. Hi Udo.
Hey.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
So let's tell the viewers why this is a special flight for you.
Well, within the years, I made it to 10,000 flight hours in the cockpit. So,
Hey! Well, best of luck, and keep on filming.
Thanks.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
So this is basically the crew member's declaration card. We have to fill it out every time we go to a US destination. It's a little bit odd, but once we get or land on US soil, it's considered that we enter the country. So we have to go through immigrations and customs and border protection, and then in or onto landside, and then back again through security, even though we just do a turnaround. So basically what we do is we need to declare everything, but since we're not bringing anything, we usually just put personal items only, and then we just sign it, and that's basically that. One has to be careful though, so you don't bring in fruit, other stuff, or other types of food, etc., because you can actually get fined if you bring in food and you do not declare it. So that has happened, so one has to be careful. Perfect. Alright guys, we are approaching Boston. We're still over the Atlantic Ocean. We're approaching the East Coast. You can see the airports, all the blue dots forming, which is basically the east coast of the US. And here's our top of descent point, where we estimate to start our descent in towards Boston. We have been cleared already, flight level 280, So basically we are going to set up for the approach. As per the ATs today, the active runway for landing is 33 left, which should give us a nice view over the Boston downtown city as we get closer to Boston. So to start off with, I'm going to set up the nav panel for an ILS approach. The ILS frequency is 10.7, and it has the India Lima India Papa identifier, which Greg has so nicely already done for me. And let's put the Boston VR as backup. Let's see what the latest ATIS says. Winds are good, gusting up to 20 knots, so not too bad. 10 statute miles visibility, that's more or less cav okay, with clear skies, and temperature just around 0 degrees, so just around freezing point. And for the approach, well, it's a fairly easy approach, I guess. Standard ILS instrument approach in good weather, you can't ask for more than that. The inbound course is going to be 331. And that is set twice. We have a minimum of 216 or 216 feet, which is plenty for us today. That will be no issue whatsoever. And the altimeter setting is 3032. It is a little bit unusual because in the US they use inches mercury compared to hectopascals that we use in the or in Europe, or for example, well, mostly in Europe, I guess, but also I think in Asia. I'm not sure. Do you know, Greg? I'm not sure.
What?
Can't comment on that. Okay, we have been cleared to the Ferns Point and then direct to the Boston VOR. And what I've done is, in the FMC, I put in Ferns and then to Boston. I've taken off 20 miles just to connect it to the actual ILS approach, which goes via Cohas, Nimoy, and then into runway 33 left. 3345.
Boston, hello to you, North Shuttle 6702, flight level 380, when ready, pilot discretion to maintain 280, inbound Ferns.
Shuttle 6702, Boston Center, roger. Slight change to your routing. Proceed direct to Ocean intersection, and then the Ocean 3 arrival to Boston.
Ocean intersection, and then the Ocean 3 arrival, North Shuttle 6702.
Shuttle 6702, roger. And you can descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 17,000. Boston altimeter is 3032.
Okay, pilot's discretion to descend and maintain 17,000, altimeter 3032, North Shuttle 6702.
Okay, so we've got a slight change here. 17,000 is set on the MCP. I'm going to put in direct ocean.
Yep.
And in the box we have the direct ocean with the Ocean 3 arrival.
Check.
So I guess we'll have to put up or take out a star and have a quick look at it. So the star is then going to be the 10-2 Bravo, effective 19th of December 14, into Logan.
Yeah.
So it's the Ocean 3 arrival. I guess we can actually have a quick...
JetBlue 475,
it says Ocean at 250 between 14 and 9,000, so that's what we have in the FMC, right? And from Ocean we go to, lots of points here, Terry at 250 and 9 or above 9,000, that checks as well. And further to water, Pilgrim, Beach, and that should be at 220 knots at 5,000, that checks as well. And then on to Skyroo, I guess, 210 and at 5, and that's for landing 33 left. So everything is in the box, and then it's vectors onto the ILS 33 left.
Probably get a shortcut before.
Sorry?
Because you're coming back on yourself. You probably get a shortcut.
Yeah, most likely. I might start the descent a little bit early. We'll see. As for the ILS 11-5, 24th of April 15, it's going to be the ILS localizer 33 left. India Lima India Papa 10.7, which is, oops, what did I put here? 10.7, twice with the Boston VOR 12.7 in backup. 331 on the course selectors, minimum set to 216. It's a standard 3-degree glide with the category 2 approach lighting system. Minimum is 216, set on both sides. In case of a missed approach, it says climb to 1500, then a climbing right turn to 3000, outbound on the Boston VOR radial 030 to Waxen intersection and hold. So let's have a quick look here. 1500 right turn 06, I guess that's a radial, yeah, it's a radial 0302 Waxen, and then hold over Waxen, and that's inbound 210 with standard 1 minute legs left turns.
Yeah, that's in the box.
It's all good, so we have that in El Nav if we need to do the go around. Taxi is quite easy today, landing 3-3 left, just long rollout and then vacate, I guess, Zulu or November into Terminal Echo. And it's going to be one of the Echo stands, I take it.
Yeah, I put the
Echo,
passport there.
Echo 1 or Echo, or actually Echo 3 Bravo maybe, I don't know.
Echo 3 Alpha or Echo 3 Bravo?
Yeah, something like that. I'm planning on a flaps 30 landing, standard wind corrections, auto brake off, standard idle reverse, and we'll brake somewhere below 100 knots.
Yeah. It's gusting a bit though.
Is it gusting up to 20 knots? Yeah, let's put 10, that's enough. It's not that bad.
It's only 20 degrees off.
Yeah, that's okay. We can give some extra speed. We're not that heavy and we have a very long runway. The runway is just over 10,000 feet, that's 370 meters approximately. So it's all very generous, both weather approach, type of approach, and the runway length. No specific threats today. Good weather, might be some birds. We have plenty of fuel. Landing with more than 4 tons. We have about at least an hour or maybe 45 minutes in the holding should it be necessary. Any questions?
Not for the arrival, no.
All right. Ladies and gents from the flight deck, your captain. Yeah, we are approaching Boston. Should be starting our descent in a couple of minutes here. As it looks now, we will be landing in just about 25 minutes, a few minutes ahead of schedule. That should put us at our gate around more or less on time, which is 11:40 local time in Boston. So it's time to turn back your watches 1 hour from Guadeloupe time. Beautiful day, clear skies, some moderate winds from the north with temperatures just around freezing point, 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, if you will. Do hope you have enjoyed your flight with us here at Norwegian, and from the cockpit, we'd like to say thank you and wish you a pleasant day and afternoon in Boston. All right, I'm back.
He wanted us to start descent.
Perfect.
To 17,000, expediting through 310.
Okay, I'm going to go level change that.
320.
And should give them 20 minutes as well? More or less.
Yeah.
Hey boss, United 37 leaving 320.
It's a better day up here, huh?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Roger, thank you. November 50 Mike Golf, direct to Pease.
Directly to Pease, 50
answer
Mike
yet.
Golf.
Okay.
We don't show that in our route, sir.
Destination Papa Sierra Mike, Portsmouth, Pease is the VOR.
Great, Pease is the VOR. We'll go direct to VOR. 50 Mike Golf, thank you.
Roger that.
United 162 is departing 380.
United 162. JetBlue 909, contact Boston, Center 124.52, good day. American 1818, contact Boston, Center 124.52, good day.
Let's see. Have you had the shortcut before arriving from this?
No, what happened was we came up here and then you see you're kind of going back on yourself here. So here they give us kind
United 162, contact Boston, Center 126.22, good day.
2622, United 162, good day.
We'll just aim for the visual, yeah, in case we see the runway.
Yep.
Boston, good morning. North Shuttle 6702, flight level 243, descending 17,000, inbound Ocean.
No, shuttle 6702 Boston. Descend and maintain 1000 Boston, altimeter 3032, now 10 old.
Okay, descend, maintain 1000 up Boston, altimeter 3032, North Shuttle 6702.
Do you want to switch over now?
Yeah, why not?
Otherwise I forget. So, when you're ready, approach checklist.
Yes, please.
Altimeters.
3032, passing 23,600 now.
Okay, altimeter 3032, set and cross-checked approach checklist complete.
Excellent.
And I'll give you a FISC check later on.
No, shuttle 6702, descend via the Ocean 3 arrival, runway 33 left.
Descend via the Ocean 3 arrival, runway 33 left, North Shuttle 6702.
9000 checked.
Perfect. So after that we can go down to 5. What a beautiful day.
Actually, there's a few waypoints in the States where they have this 2 letters. I think it's T-Terry.
Oh, T-Terry?
Like ZZ top.
Oh, right.
North Shuttle 6702, contact Boston approach 118.25.
118.25, North Shuttle 6702.
Check.
Boston approach, good morning, North Shuttle 6702, descending 900,000, information X-ray.
North Shuttle 6702 Boston approach Yankees current Boston altimeter 3034. Confirm you're descending via the Ocean 3 arrival, runway 33 left transition, and say altitude.
Okay, altitude 11,720 feet now, and descending 900,000 with the Ocean 3 arrival with altimeter 3034, North Shuttle 6702.
Thank you.
3034.
Receive Mike Romeo, descend and maintain 3000.
Boston departure, Southwest 297 out of Fife for 14,000.
10,000.
Southwest 297 Boston, departure, roger, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Right.
Receive Mike Romeo, turn right heading 090.
800 to level.
Check. Right, so we go Tetri at or above 9.
Me, Mike Romeo, roger, I'll declare. Contact departure 125.05, good day.
125.057 Bravo Charlie, thanks.
What a beautiful day.
Catch flight 1 Mike Charlie, flight for the Viz approach, runway 29, contact Bedford Tower 118.5.
1000 to level.
That's checked.
Shuttle 6702, contact approach 126.5, good day.
126.5, North Shuttle 6702. Approach North Shuttle 6702, good morning.
North Shuttle 6702, boss, approach reduce speed to 190.
Reduce speed 190, North Shuttle 6702.
Southwest 3356, 9.5, descending via the Roebuck arrival.
1863, reduce speed to 170.
170 speed, American 1863.
That's required.
Quarter 939, 170 knots to 5 mile final, Mount Tower 28.
170 to 5 final over to Tower Porter 939.
Surprisingly busy though.
1863, reduce speed to 170.
Speed 170, cleared ILS 33 left, JetBlue 626.
That's one.
Shuttle 6702, speed 190, maintain 3000.
Set and maintain 3000 with speed 190, North Shuttle 6702.
3,000.
939.
3,000 checked.
American 1860, reduce speed to 160. North Shore 6702, turn main 230.
Right, heading 230, North Shuttle 6702.
230 on the heading.
230 checked, heading select.
reduce speed 170.
170 speed, Southwest 3356.
626, tower 28.
28.8, JetBlue 626.
Oh, 3356, turn back right, heading 030, tower needs a
Can
hold
you
for
give
departure.
me an extended from Coas, please?
Yes, sir.
170 speed, 030 heading, Southwest 3356.
Thank you.
Shore 6702, phone traffic 2 o'clock, 3.5 miles, 3,000 cent in JetBlue 190.
That's traffic inside.
Shore 6702, runway 33 left, maintain 179.
Yeah, sorry, you're blocked.
Shore 6702, follow the E190, clear visual approach 33 left, 179.
Okay, clear visual approach, follow in the traffic, North Shuttle 6702.
Right, clear visual.
Hey, firm. I'll hold.
44 checking in, 10.5, sending.
3356, flying 070, maintain 3000.
070, descend at 3000, Southwest 3356.
North Shuttle 6702, straight turn inbound, clear visual 33 left.
Turning inbound, North Shuttle 6702.
Shuttle 6702, connect down 128.8.
128.8, North Shuttle 6702, the plane.
I'm gonna start off with ILS here because we're pretty close to that guy.
Tower, North Shuttle 6702, good morning.
North Shuttle 6702, Boston Tower.
Four-lock.
E190, 8 mile final. Wind 330 at 12. Traffic holding on a crossing runway 33 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 33 left, North Shuttle 6702.
Clear land, 33 left.
3 miles, we have 4-lock, runway heading.
Very
I
good.
guess, if you want.
Sorry?
Do you want the runway heading?
Yeah, sure. Well, not much visual today then.
JetBlue 781, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Takeoff 27, JetBlue 781.
Of 800 Boston Tower, traffic 2 mile, final cross, runway 33 left at Delta.
Cross 33 left at Delta, Delta 800.
So they are departing 27. That's just the intersection, right? Let's have a quick look.
Quarter 939, turn left Foxtrot, cross, runway 4
more or
right.
less.
Hold short, runway 4 left.
Guide live.
Western Foxtrot cross 4 right, hold short of 4 left, quarter 939.
It's a beautiful beach down here.
It's fantastic.
Quarter 939, contact ground, Pointe Niner.
Ground point 9, quarter 939.
Glad so captured.
Thank you. 3,000 for the mist.
3,000
800,
checked.
runway 27, we'll line up and wait.
Line up away, runway 27, Delta 800.
Shuttle 781, contact departure. Good morning.
Departure JetBlue 781 2.
$2,500.
All right, live. Altimeter 3034.
3034. Yeah, it wanted us at 170 knots, so I'm going to keep that for a little bit more.
Checked.
Yeah, so much headwind, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah.
What a nice view.
Do you still see him?
Yeah, barely.
Southwest 1296, Boston Tower, cross, runway 33 left at
1,000 feet, just like just above the threshold there.
And there's traffic to cross the runway, I think.
Yeah, I don't-
Yeah, I can see him now. He's crossing now, I think.
Contact ground Pointe Niner.
We're gaining a little bit on. I'm going to read.
Port left American 1863.
Yeah, he's off the runway now.
56, extended final, 33 left.
American 1863.
Yeah, but we have one more than that.
And landing, yeah. Very good.
Southwest 3356, Boston Tower, Boeing 730.
Let's go gear down, flaps 15. Landing checklists to flaps.
So, when you're ready, cabin call.
Given.
Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brakes.
Arm.
Landing gear.
Yes.
Holding there.
Down.
And holding in flaps.
All right. Let's go flaps 30 and complete the checks. 151, right? Yeah.
Plus 10, yeah. So that's 151, yeah. So, flaps 30, set flaps.
30, green light.
Landing checklist complete, the crew seated, and we are clear to land with traffic on the runway.
1,000.
1,000
Check.
feet stabilized. I think it's
He wasn't fast, was he?
It's an Emirates.
Delta 800, traffic 2 mile final. To the crossing runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27, clear for takeoff, Delta 800.
This is cool. He's giving him clear for takeoff, yeah.
Traffic landing crossing runway.
You gotta love the States.
626, turn left Foxtrot, cross runway 4 right, hold short runway 4 left.
Foxtrot, cross 4 right, hold short 4 left at the...
Beautiful. All right. Man in flight. Disconnecting autopilot.
500.
Check. Contact.
500.
Triple 626.
400.
Point 9,
Triple 626.
300. Approaching minimums.
Clear to land.
Minimums.
Contact departure, good day.
200.
Delta 800, good day.
100.
240 heavy, runway 33 left, line up and wait. Traffic 6
50.
mile final. Traffic will
40.
cross the crossing runway.
30. 20.
Wait, Emirates.
10.
40.
Speed brake. Up.
Southwest, squad 92.
2 reversers. Idle.
Traffic holding crossing runway.
Safe for takeoff, 277, 1290.
2675 Boston Tower, traffic hold in position, cross runway 33 left at Delta.
And the brakes.
Cross runway 33 left at Delta, Delta 2675.
I'm going to take this one here just to get off the runway.
Oh, which one is this? Quebec?
I think so.
Yeah. That's a smart idea. And hold short the next runway, please.
No shuttle 6702, turn left there, cross runway 4 left, contact ground point 9.
Okay, take a left turn here, Quebec, cross runway 4 left and contact ground point 9 at North Shuttle 6702.
Clear to cross, ground point 9, check.
731,
Hey, from
7, Mike.
clear right.
And clear left.
Ground North Shuttle 6702. We're crossing the runway 4 left now, and we have Echo 3 Alpha to stand.
Show 6702, Boston, join out. Kristen, join Alpha to the gate behind the JetBlue.
Okay, behind the JetBlue, join Alpha to the gate, North Shuttle 6702.
You're ATC.
Yep.
Delta 731, spot 7, Mike.
So the 731, runway 27.
medium.
$2,500.
What a nice view. Barely. Just above the threshold there. Just giving him clear for takeoff now. You gotta love the States.
approaching minimums. Minimums 200. One hundred. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, hope you enjoyed that, guys. That was a beautiful approach into Boston, one of the best ones I've seen, weather-wise that is, of course. So hope you enjoy this flight from the Caribbean up to the US, and stay tuned for the next Norwegian video. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Udo, and congratulations again on your 10,000 hours. It's been a pleasure to have you with us, and I hope you enjoyed it.